Life is so busy, so messy, and sometimes we just need a little encouragement. Welcome to Just Believe From Fear to Faith with me, Amy Phillips. We're going to spend 5 minutes together, just 5 minutes, designed to encourage you to live with outrageous faith. Join me on a journey moving from fear to faith. Hello. This is Amy Phillips. Of course, you're going to get to know me as we go along, but I wanted to start by saying that I am on a journey, and I hope that you're going to join me on this journey of moving from fear to huge, outrageous faith. This whole podcast is based on what I would call my life verse, and it's a verse that comes back to me through every kind of season. It's from Matthew 5. So in this story, there's a huge crowd around Jesus, and one of the synagogue leaders named Jairus, he comes to Jesus and he falls at his feet and he says, "Please come, my little daughter's dying. Come put your hands on her so she'll be healed and live." So Jesus went with him. While Jesus was still speaking to some other people, it says people came from the house of Jairus, the synagogue leader. They said, "Your daughter is dead. Why bother the teacher anymore?" Overhearing what they said, Jesus told him, "Don't be afraid. Just believe." Now, this is crazy faith, right? The man had just been told that his daughter is dead. But Jesus says, don't believe what you hear or what you see. Believe in me. So the story continues. We do know that Jesus goes and raises this little girl from the dead. But there's so many scriptures that talk about faith. Actually, 501 references in the New Testament to the word faith or believe. Jesus says, according to your faith, let it be done to you. Or it says when Jesus saw their faith, he said, you are forgiven. Get up and walk. Faith is so important to God. It actually says that without faith, it's impossible to please God. I love this quote from Charles Finney. He was an evangelist in the mid-1800s, and he had just become a Christian. And there was a little group at the church where he was going that had a prayer meeting every week. And he said there wasn't ever any fruit to their prayers. And this is what he wrote. But on further reading of my Bible, it struck me that the reason why their prayers were not answered was because they did not comply with the revealed conditions upon which God had promised to answer prayer. They did not pray in faith, in the sense of expecting God to give them the things they asked for. They didn't expect God to give them anything in response to their prayers. There was no faith. Jesus is asking us to have crazy faith that believes in what is unseen rather than what is seen. Mark 11 says, if we have faith like a mustard seed, we can say to that mountain, move from here to there. We just have to believe that we've received it. You know, people do say the sky is the limit, but our faith can be a limit. What we believe and how we approach God in prayer, that is our limit. He says, according to your faith, be it done to you. That's what Jesus said to the blind man who came to him in Luke 9. God wants to see our faith. How far will you stretch your imagination to trust him for the things that you need and the things that you want to see? So how do we increase our faith? That's so important to God. Number one is what is coming into your life? What's coming in through your faucet? The word says, so faith comes from hearing and hearing through the word of Christ. That's Romans 10:17. So you have to have truth coming in so that faith can rise in your life. You know, reading the word, listening to the Bible, podcasts, sermons that bring the word into your ears, down into your heart. If you are turned on his news stations all the time, or maybe a friend who's constantly speaking fear and hopelessness, you need to turn that thing off and get a new thing opened up. Number two, look for people. Ask the Lord for people who could come into your life who would speak faith to you, faith-filled, mountain-moving people. Number three, ask for more faith. Acts 17 says the disciples asked for more faith. Oh Lord, increase our faith. Number four, declare truth. Even when you don't understand or you can't imagine how it could be possible. 2 Corinthians tells us to fix our eyes on what is unseen, not on what is seen. To live in the eternal, not the temporary. So I hope this is encouraging you today. Where do you need some faith? Because you are made for outrageous, out-of-the-box faith. Take hold of it today and see those mountains move. God is going to love meeting you in your craziest and boldest prayers. So don't give up and don't stop. Do not fear, just believe. Let's keep moving from fear to faith. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you feel encouraged and strengthened. If you want to connect with me, you can find me at amybphillips.com. See you next time.